Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician 84 here, and welcome to Q&A number 211. Hoping that this will go okay, because I had some problems with the program beforehand. So yeah, there's more questions than there were last week. So yeah, the first one is from Dozer Shark. If there was a duel between full strength Barry and Nash and Yusei Fudo, how would who would win if they were thrown into the same timeline? Oh, we've got another one of these questions, have we? So by full power Nash, I assume you mean how his deck was when he faced Yuma, like in the penultimate duel of the Zexal series. Well, it's really hard to call. I feel like Nash would start off the same way, summoning Silent on a Dark and making that copy, creating that attack lock. But Yusei would probably go on the defensive at first, then get attacked, but then turn it around with Junk Destroyer, because that would be his only way of breaking the lock. And then Nash would probably do that whole combo where he was able to get out all of the number C's out amongst the fields, then bring out Barry and Nash back into a corner. With Junk Destroyer gone, his only way of trying to overcome Nash would have to be to bring out Junk Berserker and try and lower its attack. Because if Barry and Hope is at 7k, he'd need to try and get the attack below 2700. So he'd have to go on the defensive and try and get Junk Synchron and Junk Warrior into the graveyard. So that adds up to 3,800. So 7,000 minus 38. That would drop it to 32. But then there is also Junk Destroyer in the grave. So yeah, he'd need to. Actually, Junk Archer would probably be his best bet, but Nash would probably find a way to negate its effect somehow. Because I doubt it would be that easy, just temporarily banishing it and then having Barry and Hope come back with no points. No. Yusei would have to synchro summon like Junk Warrior or Junk Archer first, and have them in the graveyard, then use like Shining Silver Force or something to bring Junk Synchron back, then set up for Junk Berserker, then have Junk Berserker banish the Junk Warrior and the Junk Destroyer, so that's 5,200. Wait, no, hold on. So 7,000 minus 26, that would be 44. Then removing another 23, that'd be 21. So yeah, that would do it. He'd have to bring out Junk Berserker, banish Junk Warrior or Junk Archer, depending on which way he goes. Drop Barry and Hope to 21 and then attack over it and try and get the attack through. Of course, Nash would then fight back with Submersible Carrier Aeroshock and Black Ray Lancer. And I feel like Yusei would finish it with Majestic Star Dragon or Shooting Star Dragon. Actually, thinking about it, Majestic Star Dragon is another out to Barrier and Hope. That would be more epic, actually, because then Majestic Star Dragon would negate Barrier and Hope's effect and drop it to 0. And if Yusei can put a further 200 on board, then that would be game just like that. And naturally, if Nash tried anything, Yusei would just tribute the Majestic Star Dragon to negate, then wipe his board. And then even if Nash does fight back with Aeroshock and Black Ray Lancer, he could then set up for Shooting Star Dragon and go for game that way. So, yeah, I think Yusei would probably win. I mean, it definitely wouldn't be easy. I mean, he'd be put on the back foot at first, but I think he'd be able to turn it around. Then the next two questions are from Jesus Delago 94. 1. What is the highest attack stat you've seen a monster get to in a real duel, not counting one of the animes? Here's a question. Do Edo Pro duels count? Because that's what I would have seen it on. Because as far as I remember, there was a Utopia duel that was on my channel during one of the Dark Richician Deck Grand Championship series, and there was a Utopia which was already powered up, but it was boosted by a few things. Then it was boosted again by Double or Nothing. Because I summoned it through Utopia Doubles effect, and its attack points were on about 17,000. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 17,000 was what it was on. So, yeah, that's the highest attack stat I've seen, or as far as I can remember. And then question 2. Which Yu-Gi-Oh group do you prefer to watch? Watch duel? Yeah, the Rare Hunters or the Big Five? That's a tough one. A very tough one. I mean, I like Battle City more than the Virtual World arc. But I guess I'd have to say the Big Five, because their decks have more of a personal touch, I guess, than how it is with the Rare Hunters, I guess, if that makes sense. I mean, because obviously one of my favourite ever duels from the original series was Yugi and Joey against the Big Five, possessing Tristan. Of course, an honourable mention would be Taya against Crump, because it was nice to see Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl make an appearance, along with Maha Vilo and Magic Formula. I like the duel with Kyber and Lecter as well. You're seeing Jinzo and Satellite Cannon. Yeah, I'm going to say the Big Five for that And the last three questions are from Gunnar. Haven't had questions from him for a while. One, what do you think about our games today outside of technical issues? How you like the deck, its playstyle, and how it went in general? Um, so yeah, this is going to be uploaded before those games, and yeah, scheduled for like um, well over a week in advance because I've got a whole bunch of other stuff scheduled. Um, and of course, I'm trying to cram it in before New Year's Day, just because I want the end of year video to be the last duel of the year. Um, last video of the year with footage from this year. Um, so yeah, I'm going to try not to spoil anything. But yeah, but I enjoyed them. It was nice seeing the deck you brought to the table. Like for some reason, I thought you already had that deck, but then I thought, oh wait, he doesn't have that one in particular, and I'm thinking of goat format. Um, yeah, that shouldn't give anything away. But yeah, the playstyle was great. I liked it. I definitely rate it. Uh, and as for the technical issues, yeah. So, um, just for those who don't know, what happened was when I started recording the screen using the screen recording program, um, it caused problems with the call and made it crash. And the same thing happened with some games I had with a Dark Magic Couple 1985, which also haven't been uploaded yet, but you'll see them when you see them. But that happened every single time. So what I had to do was uninstall my program and then reinstall it and hope that solved the problem. Um, and it did, but not completely, and we were left with some lag. Um, and that's really infuriating because I stopped using the other program and got rid of it to specifically avoid these technical issues. And it's going to be really infuriating if this continues with this one. Um, if it keeps up, I might have to go back to trying to record the old fashioned way where I have my iPad focusing on my play mat and the computer screen. But I tried that earlier and the screen just came up blank and white based on the angle. So I don't know why that is. I don't even know why these issues have popped up because this didn't even happen before. Fucking technology. Being plagued by technical issues just never ends. Sick of this shit. But anyway, I digress. Two, would you like to upload deck profiles from other channels under your format? Under either your format, GOAT or Perfect Circle? I mean, yeah, I am happy to do that. Uh, yeah, I have done it before. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy to upload do deck profiles on my channel done by other people. So yeah, it doesn't just have to be me and Emma, of course. So yeah, I'm perfectly happy to do that, no problem. And three, what do you think about the new train support? It's pretty good. I think. I mean, I'm still trying to get my head around what they do. I mean, I've only seen it in action like a couple of times in some replays. Um, there is one I have had some thoughts about. Um, oh, do I not have a pause button on here? Um, yeah, this one right here. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Rocket, which I believe is a monster effect negate. Yeah, it needs 3 level 10s. Oh, hello, Socks. Come to join in and be a guest. So once per turn, you can exceed summon basically this card by discarding a card and using Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max, transfer its materials. When your opponent activates a monster effect while this card has a material, quick effect, you can negate that effect, and if you do destroy that monster, then inflict 1,000 points of damage. Now, this one I'm considering limiting in my format because it is one of those walking monster negates, which negates and destroys, and I usually limit those in my format. But I was a bit hesitant because I was just trying to think, well, how easy is it really going to be to get it out? I might just do that anyway. Whether or not it would make a difference, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how many of this would see play. Webcam seems to be lagging now. Oh wait, no, it's not. Wait, yes, it is. No. Maybe I need to have less things open. I don't know, in order to solve the problem. Yeah, I probably am going to just limit it in my format. Here's the other new card, which I don't think I've read. Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Flying Launcher. You can normal summon a machine monster during your main phase in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If it exceeds summon, you can add an Earth Machine or Barrage Blast from your deck to your hand. You can detach any number of materials and target that many spells or traps and destroy them. Wow, that is incredible. So it's an easier version of Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer to summon. Either way, both of these are very, very good. I need to look up this card anyway. Barrage Blast. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a trap. Okay. Doesn't say OCG. Have we had this for a while? Once per turn, you can detach any number of materials from a machine exceeds monsters, then target that many cards on the field and destroy them. Oh boy. Okay. If a machine exceeds your control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, or this card is in the graveyard, you banish it, and the machine exceeds from a graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the banished monster's rank times 200. Right, so I think I need to look at the other main deck monsters real quick before wrapping up the video. Wow, there's 315 level 10 effect monsters. But more specifically, I need machines. Now, the new support should say OCG. Here's one of them. Discard this card, add Train Connection or Revolving Switch Charge from your deck to your hand. Already, that's good. Adding consistency to the deck. If this is in your graveyard, you can target another Earth Machine, special summon both it and this card. Can't special summon except machines. Oh yeah, that's the new BES monster. I think I put it in my BES deck already. Can't remember. Oh wow, I love the artwork on this one. Then again, I love the artwork on this one. Yeah, I don't admire the artwork very much. Well, I do admire it, but I don't focus on it as much as Wife and Watch does. So it can be normal summons without tributing. following effects are hard ones per turn. If normal, special summon a Earth machine from your hand. During your main phase, if your opponent activates a card effect, you can special summon a rank 10 Earth machine using this card as material. Yeah, that's very good as well. I think all of it is just really good anyway. Oh, iMobile base. So yeah, it's definitely going to help the train deck out a lot. Yeah, lots of really good effects, and it's definitely got a lot more consistency now. So yeah, it's going to be good. And that's going to do it for questions in this episode. Thanks a lot for your guys' questions. Very cool ones as always. And if you've got any other questions you want to ask me, post them in the comments section down below. And remember, I do these episodes every Wednesday afternoon or evening UK time. So be sure to get your questions in before then so that you don't miss out. And I think next week is probably going to be the last episode of the year, because I don't really want to do one on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, because yeah, naturally it's going to be quite busy on both days for obvious reasons, and I want to schedule the end of year video for New Year's Eve, of course. So yeah, get your questions in while you can, because yeah, they'll be the last ones I'll be answering for this year next week. Yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you guys later. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician.